morning. I've got a grammar lesson today that I want to share to you. We are going to talk about conditional sentence in English. If your guys still don't know what is conditional sentence or you've never heard this before, this video will be a good introduction for you. Alright, let's get started.
We done had our share of broken hearts, girl, and we shared them painful stories under moonlight.
Alright, conditional sentence is a compound sentence that contains conditions regarding a presuppositions, imaginations, or an event that hasn't yet occurred. This sentence hasn't happened or hasn't been implemented because it is still just wishful thinking. And conditional sentences have several types, include zero conditionals, first conditional, second conditionals, and last third conditional. Each conditional has an if clause and main clause. The if clause gives us a conditions or situations part of the condition sentence. The main clause gives us the result, usually contains the consequences or consequences of the previous conditional conditions. Conditional sentence type 0 or zero conditional is used to state the cause and effect that is generally known to the jury. If things A happen, it will cause thing B. The formula is if plus simple present tense, simple present tense. Example, if it rains, the ground get wet. It is a common truth that when it rains, the ground get wet. And you can also move the clause around and it won't change the meaning. But there are only slight difference in the writing. If your if clause comes first, add a comma. If your main clause comes first, you don't need to add. If we burn apple, it becomes ants. I feel sick if I eat too much. If you don't brush your teeth, you get cavities. When you get home, call me. But wait, why are we using when here instead of if? So, what is the difference between when and if? If is used to express event that might happen, while when is to express an event that will definitely happen or you are expecting this. Well, then we are confused with this. Let's convert these two sentences. If Sonia comes back here, please tell her I've looked for her. In this sentence, we don't know that Sonia will come back or not. It might happen or she will come back but not sure. When Sonia comes back here, please tell her I've looked for her. In this sentence, we believe that Sonia will come back or we expect it to happen. A first conditional sentence is a form of conditional sentence that is used when the outcome or consequence is likely to occur in the future. This can happen because there are still realistic conditions that make sense for the possibility to occur. Therefore, the sentence form of this first type of conditional sentence has the form of simple future sentence. Form is if plus simple present tense, will plus verb infinitive. In conditional sentence, you will often see will, but other modal verbs can also be used such as can, could, may, might, and also going to. Example, if I met him, I will introduce myself. I will cook dinner tonight if you clean the house. If you rest, you will feel better. If you set your mind to a goal, you will eventually achieve it. If it rains, I will stay at home. If he gives her chocolate, she will be happy. If it doesn't rain, we will go to the library. Second conditional sentence is a type of conditional sentence that is used when the result or consequence has only the hope of being realized even though the probability is very small. So it can be said that the second type of conditional sentence is not necessarily the case but can also be true. In this sentence, the formula used is if plus simple past, would or could or might
plus very infinitive. Example like, if I live in Seoul tonight, I will go to the concert. But in fact, I don't live in Seoul, so I can go to the concert. And then I will go roller coaster every day if I had an amusement park. In fact, I don't have my own playground, so I can go roller coaster every day. And then other examples are,
If I inherited $1 billion, I will travel to the moon. If I owned a zoo, I might let people interact with the animal more. If I were you, I would continue my study. If I had time, I will go with you. If she met her mother, she would be very happy. If it rained tomorrow, I would sleep all day. If I were you, I'll tell him the truth.
the third conditional sentence. The third conditional sentence is a conditional sentence when a condition is not possible at all. This can be described as very desirable condition or just a dream or imaginations. In the third type of conditional sentence, the part of the sentence uses the past perfect, which is quite with auxiliary modals such as will, could, and should. The formula used is if plus past perfect, would plus have plus past participle. Example like, if I had left my house early. Example like, if I had left my house earlier, I wouldn't have missed the train. In fact, I left home late, so I missed the train. And then, if she had called me yesterday, I would have been happy. In fact, yesterday he didn't call me, so I'm not happy now. The other examples are,
Remember to invite me, I will have to attend it party. We might have gone to South America if she hadn't been pregnant. If you had told me you needed a ride, I would have left earlier. If I had cleaned the house, I could have gone to the movies. If she hadn't taken the course, she wouldn't have gotten the scholarship. If I had locked the car, the thief wouldn't have stolen my car.
well, that's all for my explanation of this time. But before I end my video, I have a questions that must be answered. So the question is, if I won $1 million, I will buy my own airplane. So guys, which type of conditional do you think this is? If you know the answer, comment in the comment column. Alright.